Okay, just thought I'd do a quick little thing here explaining how I do some of my telemetry evaluations and stuff. Not easy to see here right now, but I've got my Miata on Laguna Seca. I am coming up on to, what is it? Number 1 and 2 is the first kind of U-turn, then 3 is the left-hander, 4 is the next right-hander. This is coming up, I think, on turn 5, the left-hander going uphill. I've got the individual tire friction loaded up here, and you just slowly move it forward, watching. Right now all I'm looking mainly for is left to right balance. You can actually do some front to rear balance and see that right now the front end is actually loaded a little bit too heavily. Means I probably either have too much front brake bias or I have the springs in the front are too soft, but that's not the bigger issue. When you start going into here, you can start to, if you look at the left versus right, you can start to see some change or some issues. Rear tires are actually pretty well balanced, but you start to see a 10% increased load on the front left on the inside versus the outside, so that the inside tire is actually getting too much load and the outside tire is not getting enough. Now that's hard to see, in that one instance, but now if you look overall, it's switched the other way, and it seems to be pretty consistent this way. Inside is low, right side is a little higher. What that means is that the inside tire is not taking enough of the cornering forces. So yeah, we're seeing about 10% extra high load on the outside versus the inside. So that's a big thing. And so next we look at tire heat. This is something that you really can't do real world. This you can. This is basically pyrometer readings. And this is really, really telling for me. The outer tire, if you look at the outside on the front right, the outside is 5 degrees hotter than the inside. But even more so on the left side, which is the inside tire, on that one you absolutely should have too much the inside tire should be hot on the inside, just the way it normally goes. So 2 things I can tell. 1, I need to stiffen up the front sway bar. 2, I need to bump up the decrease the camber in the front. Don't remember what it is offhand, but I actually need to probably give it another 2 or 3/10 of a degree negative camber on that. So anyway, that's just a quick little thing on how I do tuning. One of many things.